A great Thursday night of basketball on the Jersey Shore. I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for logging on to shoresportszone.com. We've got 4 great games of action. We're going to go ladies first and send things over to TJ Brustowitz. He's got the highlights from a great girls game between Middletown South and Marlboro and a milestone for Stephanie Cars.
Thanks, Rich. Marlboro visited Middletown to face the Lady Eagles. Stephanie Cars came into the game 20 points away from 1,000 for her career. Cars starts our highlight reel with a non-basket. Here she makes this great save to get it to Angela DiBartolomeo. Middletown South opens the game on a 7-0 run. Marlboro had a hot shooting hand from Molly Weiss. The Mustangs were right in it, tied at 17. But Middletown South closes the first half on an 8-0 run. Cars with the great hands to get the steal and finished. At the half, Lady Eagles have a 30-21 lead, and then they pulled away in the second half. Stephanie Cars, a great screen, gives her a clear path to the basket. And then the big moment comes on this backdoor cut. Alexandra Balsamo finds Stephanie Cars for career point 1,000. The game is stopped and the celebration begins. Cars finishes with 23 points in a 65-39 win. She talked with SSZ about reaching the milestone in her junior campaign.
It was awesome. My teammates helped me through everything, and it was just so awesome for everything to pay off from what I've been training for my whole life.
Where are you going to keep all those balloons?
I have no idea. They're not going to fit in my room.
I don't think Steph even knew that she was as close as she was. I think it was just as much a shock to her as anybody else in the gym. I think she was the only one not in on the secret, to be honest with you. And the fact that it happened on a backdoor cut, which is kind of our MO anyway, I thought that was, for me, that was, as the coach, you like to see it happen on an organized play, so it was cool. I was very happy for her.
Thanks, TJ. The Crimson Crazies wanted to see another 1,000-point performance. They saw it as Wall took on Ocean Township. Trent Mitchell wasn't thinking about 1,000. He was thinking about a B North Road win. Here, he puts Wall in front 47-41 in the fourth quarter. Then, with under a minute to go, it's Mitchell again. He led the Crimson Knights with 20 points. It's 53-45 Wall. Mitchell would reach 1,000 points in his career when he hits this free throw. The game is stopped, but no big ceremony. That's because we were in crunch time, and Ocean looked to spoil the moment. Jake Tallarico from 3. All of a sudden, it's 55-52. Then the Spartans get feisty on D. They don't need to foul because they caused a turnover. It's a traveling call. We got 3 seconds to go. And on the inbounds, Taj Shomo at the buzzer. Bingo! We go to overtime, tied at 55. What a comeback by Ocean. In OT, down 3. Ruquan Dean, the triple. We're tied up at 62. But Wall would put it in the hands of Brendan Barkas. Great drive to the dish here. The shot is off, but Ryan Janaszek is there to clean it up. Wall takes a 64-62 lead. The Crimson Knights would add a free throw, then play great defense to seal the deal. 65-62 in overtime. Wall gets the win over Ocean. We caught up with Trent Mitchell to talk about the 1,000-point accomplishment.
It's exciting. I was kind of hoping to come at home, but this is just as good. Especially getting the win, overtime win too. It's exciting. It was intense. We felt like we had a pretty good lead coming in. We were pretty comfortable, but they turned the pressure up. But especially after that RBR game, we kind of figured out how to handle the pressure, keep our composure. So that helped a lot coming back in the end of the fourth and even OT.
I can't say enough about a kid like Trent. I joked with him that I wish I was here for more than 200 points of the 1,000. But I've worked closely with Trent over the past few years, and to see him grow as a player in person couldn't happen to a better kid. So as much as his name will be remembered forever, it's also a program and team accomplishment. You can't do it by yourself. So it's a testament to Wall basketball over the past 4 years.
Freehold Township coming off a huge win over CBA. The Patriots on the road at Middletown North. The Lions were thinking upset. Jules Calhoun uses the glass on the banker. It's 17-12 North after 1. Second quarter, Middletown North keeps on going. John Tomasetti on the drive. The Lions have a 6-point lead. But Freehold Township would close the half strong. Robert Weesey, boy, he's got great length. The hoop and the foul here. Patriots down just 1 at the half, and the third quarter was all about Tyree Wilson. Here he buries the triple. 1 day earlier, he was presented a Monmouth Building Center game ball. He showed the skills to earn that honor. Wilson led Freehold Township with 22 points. Then Freehold Township with the turnover. Wilson up ahead to Danny Saunders. 71-57 is your final. The Patriots look strong in the second half. They prevail in Middletown against the Lions. We wrap things up in Holmdel. We get our first look at the St. John Vianney boys taking on the crosstown rival Hornets. John Michael Broderick, the hoop and the foul. The Lancers jump out to a 7-2 lead early. The Hornets get going from the outside. Jeff Harris finding the range from three. Then Luke Mayel, we saw him hit a game winner against St. Rose earlier this year on Shore Sports Zone. But St. John Vianney too tough on the road. Matt DeBreezy with the three-pointer here. The Lancers go on to a 53-44 win over Holmdel. Zach Howarth, number 1, leads the Lancers with 18 points in the win.
It just seems to be whenever the Shore Sports Zone cameras show up, something special happens. We had 2,000-point scorers tonight, and we found out from our friends at ESPN, the Applebee's Play of the Month, the Freehold Township Julian Kislin goal, shot right here on ShoreSportsZone.com. Thanks to everyone for showing their support and checking out our highlights. You never know when the next great play is going to come. For TJ Brustowitz, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for checking out our high school hoops action right here on ShoreSportsZone.com.